I loved the title, the topic for this, Shitney and the Alyssa bitches.
That just came out and I felt like that's what I had to do.
Like, sorry, I'm like monitoring the traffic in New Jersey.
You can't
right now.
not but in that bedroom.
It's rush hour.
Mesmerizing. The one and only virtual episode that we ever did, Whitney was here, like in this apartment. This is where she was. Yeah. Who wants to do like an introduction or like explain what we're doing here?
I guess I can.
I'm just gonna sit back, drink my cocktail.
Same.
So I'm gonna start from the beginning. One of my best friends texts me and says, hey guys, you know that like convention that we go to every year or so? I'm thinking maybe we might go, maybe not. I don't know if I'm feeling it. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. And she goes, yeah, there's a couple people that are going to be there, but you know, no one too great. Oh, and Brendan Fraser is going to be there. And I'm like, wait.
Which convention was this?
This is the Fan Expo Boston. So I have the little badge here. He was only there for one day. It was a Saturday because it's a 3-day convention. He had photos booked all day. So most of the celebrities had like 2 or 3 groups maybe for the day. He had like, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10. The lines for his photos were so long. It took so long. I went at the end of the day and it took so long for me to get up there. But when I did, it was the best 2 seconds like of my life. When I tell you, it was like the woman who was taking the pictures was doing the whole like, ready, thank you, ready, thank you. Like one that was just like, because of COVID and everything, they had this plexiglass right next to him. So he couldn't put his arm around you. You couldn't even really say anything because it was so quick. You just stepped up, smiled, and then walked off. But I like made sure I like said hi, and I gave him a little bit of a heart as much as I could in like the 2 seconds I had. And I just like turned and stood and made this awkward pose. I'll just show the photo now. So you know what I'm talking about.
Please do.
This is
I love it.
With Brendan Fraser wearing my Lone Rangers t-shirt that my sister got me for my birthday.
I saw this photo in a text message from you and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Mm-hmm. Is this real? Is this a cardboard cutout of him? Because
it could have been.
Or did they like put the pictures together? Because I saw that line and I thought it was 2 pictures meshed together. So I didn't realize that it's just plexiglass and you two were like breathing the same air.
Unfortunately, you could see it in his eyes that he had been there all day and he didn't change that pose at all. Like he was just kind of like, he smiled and like looked at me, and then I think he read the shirt, so I think he saw it, but I don't think he had a chance to like acknowledge it, or maybe he doesn't even remember what it's from. I don't know, but yeah, it was a very quick thing, and I just kind of leaned on the glass. I was like, I love you. I'm so excited. Thank you.
So I am part of like a couple of Brendan Fraser groups on Facebook, and it's pretty split. Like a lot of people were posting pictures from that day, and a lot of people were like, man, he looks so uncomfortable, and like I can't believe that, you know, we had to take pictures through plexiglass. But it's like, good for them for like trying to keep everyone as safe as possible and trying to keep him from not getting sick. But also like that would be really awkward for someone to be standing, to literally have a plexiglass wall between you and fans. I think it would be really hard to connect. So I am offering my Photoshop services. And if you would like for me to remove the plexiglass, I would be glad to.
I think she should be leaning.
That would be amazing.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll lean you up against him.
It's such a good point, because the whole concept of these like conventions where it's like the photo op thing, where it's like he might as well have been like a cardboard cutout just standing there. He doesn't get to say hi. He doesn't get to like get to know you unless you do the meet and greet where you can get an autograph, and it's a line where you go up and you actually have like a short, maybe like 30-second conversation, but it's something, and you get to at least, he can acknowledge you and talk to you. But like which I kind of wish I had done. But these things are more just like for the sake of, it's like for the memento of it.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you can tell it's not about him. It's just for you to say, look, I met a celebrity.
It's gotta be kind of exhausting too, I would think. I mean, I can't imagine how long he's standing up there if you said he had like 9 or 10 photo shoots or something. And
if I had gotten like the autograph, I totally would have had this autographed, like 100%.
Man.
And I planned what I would have said, and I would have said, I met these 2 girls on YouTube who have this series that you need to look it up. And they sent me this because this is my favorite movie, and I just need your signature, and then it's perfect.
oh my gosh.
You have to get that autograph someday.
Something tells me, Elizabeth, that you will meet him again, you know?
I think I will.
I actually think that you will. We just need to have a convention.
Yeah, we do.
An annual meeting of the IBFFFNC, and we all just need to go together.
That's what I'm thinking, honestly.
How can you figure out how to pose with a piece of plexiglass and then the heartthrob on the other side of it? But I think you did a really good job.
I need you to stand up and back up.
Why?
And just like show me how you would pose with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
you only had 2 seconds and you didn't have any time, and there's a woman screaming, ready, thank you, constantly.
Right. Pretend this is the plexiglass.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And go. Ready, thank you, bye. I was hoping that I could do something with the glass, like put my hands up and be like, I love you. But like, I didn't have the time to plan it. And I don't know what he would have done, because then it would have been awkward if I was like, hi.
Yeah.
Like, who's this?
When things are so rushed and then like you're surrounded by people also, like I would just freeze, honestly.
All right, well, how would you pose, Dizzy?
Well, okay.
Don't think about it. Stand up and do it, just like I had to do. Ready? Pose. You have 2 seconds.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Good job.
Whitney and I took a trip to Scotland, and we spent a couple nights in London. And of course, we went to King's Cross. Was it King's Cross?
That's really funny, because that's the exact thing that came to my mind. Just this whole story, I was thinking like, God, this feels like King's Cross Station.
Yeah. So you know how they have the platform 9 3/4? There is usually a line of people there watching you. People are like yelling at you like, okay, and 1 2 3. It's a lot of pressure. So Whitney did oh, listen, I'm gonna put these pictures on this video.
Can't wait.
So Whitney did like a ballet pose with like one leg up. And then I pretended that I was like really strenuously trying to push the cart through the wall. And I looked like I was constipated.
No, it was really cute.
The helpers there were like, are you going to do anything else? And I just stood there.
I almost kicked the guy. Do you remember? Because you're wearing the scarf and the man is holding the scarf, so it's blowing in the wind. And I kicked the guy. I didn't know he was that close to me. I was just so excited. And so if there's that level of excitement for Harry Potter, and Harry Potter's not even there, I can't even imagine what pose I would actually
Harry Potter's not even there.
Sing across from Brendan Fraser.
I think it would be really cool to like include, like just kind of make this a thing with like a couple more people, because this is so fun.
It is fun.
I don't know if it would just be like a discussion and like virtual hangout, or if we could like do a movie and then kind of like just chat about it afterwards. But I feel like that would just be really nice, especially now that like Whitney and I are not living in the same place.
This format, obviously, I mean, it just, what's the word? It's a cocktail. But it lends itself to being virtual, right?
Yeah,
so
it does.
For sure.
It's just easier to have someone jump on, I think, if we're already jumping on Zoom anyway. Well, Elizabetches, thank you so much for this time together.
Chitney and the Elizabetches.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh.